Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about Shane Dawson's official return to his YouTube channel after over a year of not posting. As promised, I am making this video, but I will let you know right now that it was suffering for me. I suffered having to watch that video, and I will get into why that is. But before I do get into it, please go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, especially because you see what I will do for this channel and for my viewers. So I feel like I am owed a subscription to this channel given the fact that I had to watch that video. Anyways, please subscribe. And please turn on the post notifications so that you're notified of the next time that I post a video, and follow me on Twitter. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this video. All right, so just as a recap, because I think that a lot of people probably forgot what Shane Dawson was actually canceled for. A lot of people think that it was just the blackface, and that, first of all, the fact that people are willing and ready to excuse a blackface that was never properly apologized for is absolutely ridiculous to me. But you know, everybody hates black people. We knew this, so I'm not super surprised by that. But I think the real cancellation came last year when people started to uncover and things started to resurface of him with children being extremely disgusting, actually kissing a 12-year-old on the mouth at a meet and greet, which was off camera, which was not part of his skits, which is another point that needs to be brought up and rehashed. The fact that a lot of these things were not for just filming his dumb little skits on his YouTube channel. These things he did were just like at one point he was at a meet and greet and it happened to get caught on camera, him kissing a 12-year-old girl. Now, a lot of people were like, oh, well, she doesn't look 12. Even if she doesn't look 12, if she said that she was 12, why would you kiss her? And she definitely did not look 18. So either way, you're kissing kids, man. You're kissing kids. So don't know why this is like things that people, it's almost being forgotten in our collective conscience. And so that's why I am re-bringing this up, because it seems like Shane Dawson wants you to forget what he was getting canceled for and wants you to just think that it was just his skits on YouTube. That was it. As if he wasn't in a vlog talking to his 12-year-old cousin, I think, about really inappropriate things that, the fact that we're forgetting this is ridiculous. And I'm going to actually link some videos that I made down below so that you remember and so that we can remember together what he was canceled for. Also, let's not forget the fact that he was literally accused of orchestrating the whole bi-sister scandal so that he and Jeffree could be able to collab in peace, because I feel like it all boiled down to money at the end of the day. Like, they did that whole thing, James is canceled, and then they come out with their collab with Morphe and everything, and it's all in Morphe stores and all of that, which has now been like completely taken back, and now they're finding their stuff at TJ Maxx. But you know, so is James. It's so funny because I'm calling him out for orchestrating the downfall of James Charles, but I'm glad that he kind of did, because James Charles is also disgusting in his own right. So all three of these, I feel like the only person that was involved in the bi-sister scandal who I can even watch or ever support is Tati. And she got most of the flack for all of this. And she's the most digestible, easiest to like person of all four of them. So what does that say? Anyways, getting to the video. Honestly, watching this video, I was very confused about a few things. One is, are we supposed to laugh at his jokes? Two is, how did he get this popular being like this? Three is just like, what is happening? It just kind of, the video, it was, honestly, I couldn't watch all of it in one sitting, and I had to put it on 1.25 speed just to get through the video, because it was extremely annoying. And oh, number 4 thing I'm confused about. Does he always hire people who will only laugh at his jokes? Because I've never met anyone who would laugh at any of those jokes consistently for however long that man was forced to film Shane Dawson. The video, even if it wasn't just Shane Dawson, I wouldn't be able to watch his content. I don't find him entertaining. I find him actually very annoying. I don't think that his humor is funny. The same self-deprecating jokes are just really irritating when it's all the time and it's like the same type of humor, and it's never been funny. It never will be funny, and it was just annoying. So I don't understand how people will watch him. I don't get that humor, and I don't find him entertaining at all. So even if he wasn't canceled, or even if he wasn't one of the most disgusting people I've seen on the internet, I still wouldn't watch him because he's very annoying in my opinion. So throughout the video, Shane is just making like little jokes about, oh, I was gonna kill myself, or oh, I was getting canceled and I thought my life was over and I was in a very dark place and I was playing Animal Crossing to get me out of it and things like that. And it was giving very much that he was trying to get sympathy. He was giving very much that, oh, I went through such a dark time. Rightfully so. I don't feel bad for you. I will never feel bad for someone who went through a dark time after being held accountable. I honestly don't think that he's gone through enough. I know that sounds very harsh and very mean, but at the end of the day, the man is still a millionaire and nothing really affected him the way that it should have affected him. Quite frankly, he should not have a career. So the fact that he can even have a comeback for his 20 million subscribers and have a video and come back and with 2 million views, it's just, oh my gosh, it's disgusting to me. So whatever he went through is not what he should have gone through. He should have gone through worse. He's not getting the punishment that I think he deserves. I feel like people like that, I'm not really going to wait for them to change. They just don't need to have a platform. They don't need to be on YouTube or anything like that. So for him to try to gain sympathy points by claiming that he's had such a bad time and, he had to move out of LA and his mental health was so declining, and it's like, okay, and do you know how many people's mental health you probably have affected with your blackface? Has anyone ever thought about that? Like, what if he had like a really big fan back in the day and then they saw him constantly making fun of black people, constantly being a caricature of black people. And then they kind of look at themselves like, well, what's wrong with black people? I mean, has anyone ever thought of that? That maybe Shane Dawson affected thousands of people's mental health with his actions. So for him to cry about cancellation is ridiculous to me. Him to try to make it seem like, oh, I came out of this dark time where I was getting canceled, but I'm back now and people don't want to see me back, but I'm back now. It's just, I can't expect anything better from him. And then he gives a tour of his new house in Colorado. And honestly, he kind of made it seem like he was downsizing his life and downsizing, from going from LA to Colorado. And again, I think it was part of the whole sob story. I think it was part of the whole, feel sorry for me because I went through this and, I'm spiraling. On his shirt, it said spiraling, which I thought was, again, just another way to get sympathy points. And it's just, the whole video, I felt like it was just him trying to brand himself as a victim of cancellation. And since so many people are like, oh, I'm anti-cancel culture, they gravitate towards that. They gravitate towards someone claiming to be a victim of cancel culture, when in reality, Shane Dawson is a victim of his own actions, a victim of his own bigotry and his own disgusting behavior, and no one should feel sorry for him in any way, shape, or form. Oh, I downsized and I moved to Colorado to another $1 million house, probably. Another $1 million estate with a lot of land, and, you have a barn and you have like a little pond in the back. Like, I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel sorry for you. And then when he finally sat down and kind of addressed things, it wasn't really addressing anything. He didn't say, when I did blackface, that was wrong. He was basically saying, you know, I had some bad stuff in my skits. He literally said something like along these lines, like almost verbatim. I had some bad stuff in my skits, but I also had some good stuff that connected with people. And that's not all bad. I don't want to throw away the good with the bad. What? What are you saying, dude? Like, what are you saying? Oh yeah, no, I had some bad. It's ridiculous to me that he watched this back and was like, yeah, like I'm gonna post that, because the bad stuff that you had in your skits were not like, you know, a bad joke here or there. No, it was literal blackface. It was literal misogyny. It was literal like just gross pedophilia, like all these different things that he had in his old content, and you're just gonna call it bad stuff? Bad content? Oh, it was kind of tasteless, but what? No, that's not that to me does not show growth. That's not showing growth, because if you can't call it for what it actually is, that means that you're not growing from it. He's still in denial. He will let you know that he's not that bad. He's never done anything that bad. And then his cameraman, and you know what? It's even worse. It's just like he kept putting in like little jokes to try to make people laugh at his like misery, I guess. And his cameraman was just eating it up. I don't know who his cameraman is, but his cameraman was annoying me too. I was like, throw them all away. That none of them need a platform, because his cameraman was just laughing at the situation as if it's cute and funny and like totally okay that he literally kissed a 12-year-old when he was like 20 something. What? Like, what is happening here? What is going on? And then Ryland on the couch acting like everything is fine and everything is okay. Like, what? What Shane Dawson likes to do is he likes to make this like self-deprecating humor to come off as humble, when in reality he is laughing in everyone's faces that he's getting away with it. That is what is happening here. Even his shirt says spiraling on it. Spiraling. You don't think that that's planned out? You don't think that that's calculated? Everything this man does is calculated. He tries to make it seem like he's just kind of happy-go-lucky and, oh, I'm just stumbling through life. No, he's not. You don't make $1 million empire by stumbling through life. This man has known what he was doing since the beginning, and he knows what he's doing now. So this whole act that he's putting on as if he's just, you know, he's unsure of himself and, you know, oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to put this up. You knew that you were going to put it up. You know that you're going to put it up. It's manipulation. Say it with me. Manipulation. He is manipulating everybody. And then everybody in the comment section is like, oh, I missed you, Shane. I missed your humor. I missed your... Oh my gosh. Give me a break. Give me a break. This man has not changed. He still has the same humor. He still has everything. Nothing has changed about it except that he's in Colorado now. That is it. Nothing has changed. Nothing will change. This man is getting away with it. And he's laughing in your face. The only reason why I made this video even is so that I can be like, I put on my Twitter that basically, if you don't want to watch his video, then watch mine, so that you don't have to watch his video, because, you know, I know that people want to know what's happening, like want to know what's going on, want to know the tea. And so I was like, you know what, I'll give you the tea, so that instead of like, I don't know, however many views he's going to lose, it'd just be that one view instead of however many views it was going to be. But honestly, I didn't even have to watch that video, because I could have told you what would be in it. It would have been a non-apology, self-deprecating jokes, a cameraman who is so far up his butt that it's just like, it's honestly nauseating, and Ryland sitting there acting like he's the good one, and like both of them are disgusting and evil. So, I mean, I don't know. It's the same thing over and over again. And honestly, even without that, the video was pretty boring and pretty annoying, and I just didn't like it. And it was a waste of my time. Yeah. That video was a waste of my time, because I could have told you what would be in the video before. I could have just told you what would be in the video. And then he was talking about how he was haunted and like demons are following him. And I'm like, well, maybe you are the demon. Like you are actually haunting everybody else. You are the one haunting the internet. Maybe you are the problem. Ghostbusters needs to be called on you. You are the demon. There's a reason why demons are following you. Even though there are no demons following you. Shane, you're being ridiculous. But like, if there are ghost demons following you, that's because you are the bad energy. You are the problem. So that was it. Literally, that's it. Those are all of my thoughts about Shane Dawson's return to YouTube. I just don't think that he needs a platform. And if you still support him, please reconsider. And I would highly encourage you to just watch the compilations of that people have made of him being a literal pedophile. So that is it for this video. Please enjoy this obligatory picture of Tom Holland as I close out. But those are my thoughts about the video. I think you could have guessed my thoughts just as I could have guessed the content of that video. Don't watch parts 2 and 3. There will be nothing of value or substance. It will just kill your brain cells and make you wish that you hadn't spent an hour and a half or however long watching that content. So just don't watch parts 2 and 3. I'm begging you, please don't waste your own time. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Go ahead and comment down below what you thought. If you did watch the video, what did you think of it? Or if you didn't, what do you think of my little summary, my recap, my very eloquent, structured recap? Please go ahead and leave those thoughts in the comment section down below. Do follow me on Twitter, subscribe to this channel. I don't know why I'm doing this out of order. Anyways, and also turn on the post notifications so that you're notified the next time that I post a video. And yeah, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.